Need any food, Farrell?
No, I'm good for now. Still got 2 cooked meat here.
I've got 4 blaze. Oh, shiz. Where was that from?
Is the Nether set up in islands too?
Nope.
The Nether is sort of set up. I couldn't get the worlds to link, so what I've done is used one of the multiverse portals similar to what the creative world had to link them. The reason I settled near this one... Oh, that blaze... I suppose it's only down there.
Damn.
I'll take that 3 full damage.
Alright, I've been withered.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Survived.
Oh, he's just down below. He's just down below. I can get that with a skeleton.
I try to keep them on, but...
Are you guys somewhere close to the portal?
642, 449. Oh, you son bitch! Son bitch! Son bitch! Ah, son bitch! Son bitch! Son bitch! Son bitch! Son bitch!
Die with your nice sword.
Yeah, I keep getting nice sword, but not nice armor.
I don't have anything and I'm running around like a pansy.
Oh, that's because you don't have anything. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying now.
All that, not a single magma cream. Jeez.
And
No magma cream,
places
no blaze
everywhere.
rods yet, and no nether wart that I've been able to see yet either.
And then I'll leap up on here. There we go.
Okay.
The historical site of Spumcraft. Trying to make an airship like 6 times.
I've been withered. That's no fun.
You gonna die?
Nope, I'm good.
And
3 hearts
you are-
down. Just can't really get out of this place though.
I heard a dog.
oh god.
Oh, there was a... Yep, that went in the lava. Darn it.
Oh, you guys angered the pigmen.
No, we didn't.
Apparently,
They aren't aggro on us.
apparently I just got aggroed by one.
Oh. Sucks. Oh, hi there, friend. Is there anywhere for me to go down here? Hello, blazes. Keep away from me. Oh, pigman. No, pigman.
I have not found...
The aggro, just fast hit. We need to get out. We need to get out of the pigman aggro.
Yeah, I'll get right on that somehow. Please don't go.
Oh shit, and I've just run down a hallway towards the place.
Oh crap. Oh crap. They're coming after me now. Oh great, and of course there's a wither. I'm on fire.
On the plus side, with the spell.
And there we go. Okay,
Oh, really?
first death of the server.
No.
For me at least.
Oh, I thought you meant you. Okay, you meant you. You guys still trying to get out?
No,
I
I'm
died.
actually just trying to get back in to get my stuff because I know exactly where I died. I should be able to find it. Yep, I'm right over here. Got my stuff.
At least one of us did. Just get out and...
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
This stuff.
I am not messing
Don,
around.
Did you get your stuff? No.
Well, Zonza died too? You all died?
Nope, I'm still alive with no armor and no gear.
And I went back in with no armor and basic stone weaponry.
I got chased by pigmen and wither skeletons, got knocked down to 2.5 hearts, and then I got knocked by a blaze off the edge into lava, so yeah, that was good. Does anyone have any, like, iron or something that I can use to make a pick?
I can't wait until the airships actually work. That's gonna make exploring so fun.
Does anyone else have any iron that I can pinch a few bits?
Yeah, I'm pretty much
Maybe a
fresh
few
out.
bolts?
That's why I absolutely had to go back in and get my stuff. Okay, Withered, I am getting the heck out of here now. Let's not push our luck. Hi guys, this is Farrell. Unfortunately, I did run into a little bit of a problem when I was recording here. This footage that you're seeing actually here sped up comes from the second day of the server. You can see that I was busy out on the cobble path over here. The orange carpet is courtesy of a duplication glitch with the airships plugin that we were using. I think it's just ships plugin. Unfortunately, carpet kind of duplicates when you're using it, so we kind of said, well, okay, we had some orange inadvertently duplicated. You can see it on the map there. We're going to go ahead and at least put it to genuine use, not really give it to anyone to use. You also saw that, yep, that is indeed a it's an actual map mod I'm working with there. That is Journey Map that I've got on the top right of the screen. You can see that, and the reason why I have this up is I do have Forge on this particular instance of Minecraft. I'm using multi-MC to play this. And I've got Forge up there because this was back when I was experimenting with the shaders mod on the Wackelwood map. So the actual Journey Map version I'm using, this is the fair play version. There is no caving mode on it, and there also isn't the mob or entity radars on it. So basically, all I'm really using the mod for at this point is to see a nice in-game map, to kind of have an idea of where I'm at, and to also provide bookmarks for me, so that way if I run across and go out exploring and I see an island I like, I may as well just kind of mark it, or to be able to figure out, okay, I'm here and I need to go over to this point without having to write down 20 million coordinates. So you can see down here at the bottom of this particular island, I did run into problems. Someone had originally built a path over here and did not light it, which resulted in all manners of mobs spawning on it, making it extremely dangerous. So going along this whole path was very difficult, very touch and go. Close quarters, not my best sort of fighting style. I much prefer standing back a little bit and having room to retreat. So you can see I'm having to wall up a lot of stuff as I go so I don't fall off. Almost got creeper there, and again, creeper underground with this is extremely deadly, but I can see there are some benefits. So there are caves on these islands. There are no strongholds, there are no villagers, there are no dungeons, there are no, I already said no strongholds. Basically, a lot of the stuff you take for granted on the overworld, especially how many things like jungle temples, it's just, they're not here. So a lot of the stuff you see is going to be kind of workarounds for it, just like the Nether Portal is. The Nether Portal that we have on the server, it is a genuine Minecraft Nether Portal, but we're using multiverse portals to get around the fact that those Nether Portals do not actually go anywhere. So that does tend to be a problem. There are lava pools on these islands, and this actually is probably draining out of a lava pool. There's also water pools, as you may have seen. There are natural caves, but they can be extremely dangerous because they'll open right out into the void. So you kind of have to be very careful, especially if you're used to just jumping and running around a cave, to make sure you're not jumping into your death. So you can see I'm trying to light up the path that this person took. I'm sorry, that is a pet peeve of mine that people have done this, and because it does cause problems for those of us who do come down and try to get our own resources at this point. You can also see that I've, you might be able to see, as you go towards the edge of the island, that the blocks tend to take on that bluish light that shows when you're looking at something under moonlight. That is, I'm guessing, a combination of either a glitch with the Skyworld plugin or just generic Minecraft glitchy lighting. So it does give you a bit of a way to know when that you're near the edge of an island, because you can see from my mini-map I can't tell that I'm actually near the edge. It looks like I'm in the center of the island for this part, but go a little further and suddenly you're out over the void. I also have seen that I've shown several instances of the cheaty floating gravel. That is definitely a huge thing you have to watch out for as well, because it will just come down and smother you, or worse, drop you straight into the void. Okay, everyone. Decided to pop back in here for a little bit. I've been kind of doing a little bit more work here. Like you can see, I've been raiding the AFK farm, or not the AFK farm, the cobble farm down here. You can also see I've got some new additions to my inventory. Took a little jump into our villager farm and found out that, surprise, surprise, we've got some pretty good deals in there right now. We've got a shepherd who's offering emeralds for 21 wool, so the wool farm is now a moneymaker. We've got the at least a good 4 or 5 clerics offering emeralds up for zombie flesh, which I've been applying in the best old border village trading company fashion. In fact, I've got to go back and actually clean up some of their inventories a bit so they can actually accept new trades. That led to one of the clerics actually offering Eyes of Ender. So, with the state that we're currently in, we can't actually, there's no real actual end portal, so to speak. So, having an Eye of Ender is completely meaningless unless you're looking to build Ender chests. So, the good news is I've been, I managed to get 5 eyes. I've got a Ender chest now in the community center. There's one up in the airship tower that Ben has been working on, so that way it's a little easier to get supplies up there, and if you're coming back from a trip to be able to drop off some stuff. I'll probably take the 3 that I have left here. One will definitely be going in the Nether, and I'm not sure where the other one will definitely be for me wherever I do decide to build. And actually, you can see on the screen I've got a diamond pick. I actually took the plunge, made the pick, and then with one of the librarians in that area is offering up, surprise, surprise, Silk Touch books for 1 book and 10 emeralds. Well, you cannot beat that trait, so I've already gone ahead and put Silk Touch on this pick. It's a little bit of a... This is probably not something I'd be taking with me on mining missions. If I wanted to do that, I'd probably go for the Efficiency 2 Fortune 1 pick that's also available for trading the villager farm. Which is absolutely amazing. Found a... you can also see I've upgraded to a diamond sword. That is also from another villager trait, courtesy of Unbreaking 2 Sharpness 2. So I have no complaints about that. That sword, provided I don't fall in the void, should last for a good long time. It's a good starter sword to work with, so it was really worth the 3 initial diamond investments to be able to have a Silk Touch pick. Kind of tempted to put efficiency on it if I can, but I think I'll just leave that as is and let it heal up. The other good news is it also means that ender pearls are not something I really need to keep in supply for an end fight or anything. So basically I've been raiding the... I've already emptied out the mob farm on several occasions to grab all of the zombie flesh that I could. So I've been pressing the clerics pretty hard there. Kind of joked that we're at a point now where with the state of trading that really, I mean, we've got every... seems like we've got every profession. I haven't actually verified that, but we've got quite a few. And as a result, I think we could probably gear up someone in diamond equipment without having to touch a single diamond block, which is pretty amazing when you think about it. That whole farm is working very well, and actually the reason why I'm out here right now and why I've actually started recording again is I started working in Spawn some more and built a new building. And I also wanted to kind of show you, I don't know if he will still be over there, but Ben's kind of got his airship started. It's going to be interesting. We'll put it that way. So you can see off on the left side of the screen there's a new sandstone structure over there, and that would be the cobble gen that I just got up and running. Since I had obsidian, kind of figured it made sense to actually employ some of it over here. So you can see I just wanted a nice, easy building. We got access to plenty of sand, and it looks a little different when you have it out here. So the idea is you come up here, and this is all half slab down here. There's lava hidden underneath this half slab. I have it there so you can't accidentally burn yourself or hit it. There's flowing water over here, and you can see we've got obsidian behind the main strike plate, so that you can just sit here, put something on your mouse button, and mine away cobble for days. I mean, unless you're using something that's got efficiency on it. I mean, I would not obviously use a diamond pick over here because that will tear right through the obsidian, but it's there to kind of give us a little more convenient spot to easily build up some cobble supplies, because everyone has been more or less asking for cobble on the map. So hopefully that will pay off dividends in the long run for everyone. So I'm still kind of building up that, but I just want to take you in and show you some of the... actually, before I go in, there should be a really good supply. Garden Bunny came over and expanded the storage chest system over here. Why am I hearing a baby? Why am I seeing this? Ah! Ben's working on a ship's tutorial, which is really good. Eventually, I know I'm going to get to that. Just not today. So, this has already been emptied out once in, I would say, the last 10 minutes. And we've already filled up one double chest again. Everything over here has been slowly building up. I mean, gunpowder, that's 3 double chests full. Same with the bones, rotten flesh. You can see I've been doing a very good job of keeping the rotten flesh supply down on the server. Just because it's one way I can trade with one easy way to trade with these guys, especially because in order to one of the reasons why I loved having the clerics over on Last World is because when you trade with them, and you do lock them up eventually, that you can go through and what you're going to get out of them is you can get redstone, you can get lapis, and you can get glowstone blocks. So that makes it very easy to pick up more glowstone, and I don't remember those guys being locked off the last time I was in here, but I'm going to apologize for the noise in advance. It is not a quiet environment. So you can see I've exhausted this guy, but what I can do now is drop this down, just so I can pick up some lapis if I want. I can pick up redstone. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the lapis here, even though there's really plenty of it, because that should... How did he just go down again? Darn it. It can be a little problematic to find the guys you're trying to work with here. But I am just going to continually go through and trade this guy's guy. So the reason why I'm actually going after these guys right now is there are some pretty sweet trades in there. In fact, one of them is selling, one of the librarians in there is selling a Depth Strider 3 book for 22 emeralds. Can't complain about that. Not at all. I think that is going to be the hot trade of the server pretty shortly. You may be asking why I absolutely love this place. Oh man. Feather Falling 3. Fire aspect. I can tell the server's lagging a little bit right now, so I don't want to stay in here too long. It's a sharpness 2, so I can increase the... well, I've got the sword. That's the 56 emerald for fire protection 4 guy, otherwise known as complete ripoff. Fire protection 1 right next to him. There's our another silk touch guy actually. Let's see. Protection 1. Respiration. That would be really useful to have in addition to the other thing. I need the Depth Strider first because I just want to be able to get through water quickly. Sharpness 4 guy there. Knockback. Looting 3, wow. Blast protection. Depth Strider. Hello. Okay, let's get out of there. the last place I want to actually set up an ender chest is going to be somewhere in the Nether. So I got some basic building supplies there. Hang on to the other stuff. The sandstone, just so I can use that on like a floor or something. And the nice thing about the how we're doing the Nether here is that it's very much I'm gonna do this. I was gonna be the gas. The good news is we've got plenty of room to work with here. We want to keep 1, 2, 3, 4. That's kind of our goal there, you could say. Anything we build around this needs to have just that much minimal space. Let's put those over and up. And 2, 3, 4. RP's netherrack. I do kind of like the this was on someone's path in the Nether on the old world where they had used sandstone in the build, and it definitely had a pretty nice look to it. Plus, it also seems like this is going to be the most abundant building material that we've actually got to work with. Another pick. I'm so used to having diamond picks from the old world that they just last forever and ever and ever. Okay, so something like that, and then we build the rest of you. Because in all honesty, what's probably going to happen is I'm probably going to come back. We'll probably have carpet in here, just to. No. The thing I hate about this is I can't see the dang thing shooting at me. Okay. Pigman right in front. Come on. Got him. Alright. I lucked out in that I did not hit a pigman. So lucked out. So we've got a ghast here. That's going to actually be pretty useful now because that's my potion of regeneration. So I've got some brewing work to do when I get back over to the other world. So that's kind of what I'm thinking of right now for basic nether setup. Just in terms of that, we would actually kind of mirror the rest of this. Okay, what I'm actually going to do is kind of put in a little bit of a blast shield over here, just because I know this could become a major problem. Let's pick that up. So that would do that. This will go over here. So on the Founders Hall, what I did was I had two spots here. I had dirt in the hole, and let's do something really interesting. I had dirt in the hole, and then I had roses, and then I had I had a piece of stone there and glass in here. So what you really saw was just the top half of the rose. I'm kind of thinking of doing the same thing here. But over here, we're going to incorporate that. I don't really want to use anything just yet there, so let's pop back into the overworld. Okay, this is one of the dangers of running around without looking where you're going. So just a heads up, if you're over in this part of the world, underneath that, yeah, insta-death. Okay, so I am back in channel here, and I did say I was going to join you back in the Nether, but the simple fact of the matter is I don't feel entirely safe going into the Nether, pausing the game, and then coming back to actually start recording. So let's get this bit out of the way first here. Just so I have... I don't know if the multiverse portals work the same way as a regular portal, where the direction you come out of the portal is also going to be depend on the direction you went into it. No, 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 no. Damn you. The good news is that I do know the Nether portals. Oh, you're getting meleeed. You are so getting meleeed. Another gas tier, another regen potion. The good news is that the Nether portal, the Ender chest, as we found out on the final world tour, not world tour, final night of the server video, that they are very, 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 very blast resistant. So at least the Ender chest is in no danger of being blown up out here, though everything else is, including the portal. So let's go ahead and fix that. I want to... on the Founders Hall, I had to put something back behind here. I think this is where our color is going to come into play. And I'm kind of envisioning... That's not too bad. Though I'm kind of envisioning red for this. I could really see this being kind of like a... Well, if we were doing traditional netherwork... Sorry, Mr. Pigman, but you need to not be there. You're gonna be a pain, aren't you? Anyway, you can kind of... We could use this as kind of color coordinating in a ways. But not sure how well that is actually going to play out. Thank you. I waited long enough, he might move on, so let's go ahead and close that back up to get it out of the way. Yeah, we need a gas shield of some sort. Otherwise, they're just going to keep spawning over in that general direction and potentially over that way too, and making life an absolute nightmare. But the good news is in terms of doing multiverse portals, I think what we're going to have is what we're going to wind up with is a very organized system. So it's not necessarily going to be so much, you're not going to have a long tunnel or anything. There might be like small... I'm sitting here saying to myself, I was not going to get involved in doing the Nether again, and here I am working on it. Yeah, let's do the same thing we did on that side. So we've got that, we've got our splash of color. Okay, don't do that again, please. So just like over there. that there. We could have another ender chest there. We could have just about anything there. So we get a nice... Actually, I built that larger than I needed to. That's okay. So we kind of have a nice thing there, and then we could just drive back like very small hallways off of the tunnels, or off of the main hub here. What I'm really kind of thinking is... I mean, obviously our big problem here is we can't have anything bigger than 5x5 or the gas are going to spawn in it, but at the same time we want to really be open. We've got the advantage of all this wide open space here in the Nether, so let's try to use it. So the question is, how can we put it to best use? Okay, zombie in the pigment in the overall. Alrighty. Stupid glitchy blocks. Okay, so we've got our basic portal in place. Another ghast. Anything more advanced might have to wait until we don't have 20 million gas to deal with here. Thank you, mouse wheel. Please put back to where I had you. Okay.